Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Who is in the room? Who is in the room? Who is in the room?
Listen.
We're
Yeah.
about to start this live up in just a second.
Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
Listen.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's lower this down.
Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
I was so not ready, but whatever. We about to do it.
Listen.
I was so not ready.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
All right, we're gonna run this song one more time. Actually, let's give a little bit to the original. Let's get let's get this set up. Time to put on. Let's get a little ASMR here. I know I look crazy. I don't even want to hear it. I already know I look crazy. Ah! Okay.
Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all.
Can y'all tell I just got out the shower? All right, let's connect for. Tell me if you can hear me clearly now. I would like to know. I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions. Can you hear me clearly now? Yes, you can. All right. Happy Saturday to everybody. This is your boy Matty Rants, and we're going to give you a little low key tease, a little light um, ASMR tease. Um, and we're going to talk about a few things. Lots of stuff going on. Drag Race UK starts on October the 3rd. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice if you want to watch it on the 3rd and you don't want to wait for the 11th, like they told us that we can do. So we'll give you some tea on that. Also, a couple of things have happened in Hot Topics recently. They've announced the Atlanta Housewives next season. We've gotten a promo picture, which was fabulous. And we also got a very crazy trailer. I'm very excited for this season, and I have decided to go ahead and cover it since Atlanta Housewives has been very difficult for me to even jump into because so many people are reviewing that show. Um, let's see what else here. There's a couple more things that we're going to be reviewing today and going over. A few conversations. I may read a few things. And yeah, we'll go over what's happening on my neck of the woods as well. Um, I know this live was kind of quick. It wasn't really announced like the other lives, and I've noticed a few things with my channel that have been very interesting, but we're going to keep this in a positive place. And I also want to discuss a little bit about my birthday and what took place and what happened. So, yes, thank you very much. Um, let's start with my birthday first. This is the smallest amount I've ever had in a live on YouTube. And I don't know if it's because it's early or what the case may be. I've kind of felt a little negative lately about my channel and where it's been going. It's like I'm trying very hard and I put a lot of energy and work into things. And it has not, I don't know, I feel like, okay, what am I doing? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Am I going about this the wrong way? And so I just continue to try and I continue to do my best. So we'll see what happens. Um, as far as my tone is concerned, this is again very ASMR style. A little low, a little light, nothing, no yelling or screaming this live. This is going to be very low key, but still some kind of keys, like piano keys. Yeah, I'm trying Squall, but I I don't know because it's been feeling very weird for me lately. Like for instance, they're saying that YouTube is like removing followers from channels and doing it without people's permission. I don't even know what that's about. I got hit with that the other day because I had somebody just message me this morning saying I was looking for your videos and I had to pull you back up and it shows I was unsubscribed. And I was like, what? This has been going on for quite some time. So then I don't believe it's me. I start to think, what if it's just YouTube not wanting me to be successful? It's making me nervous. And it's also made me fully commit to and decide to get this Patreon together. The Patreon will be available today, probably in the next few hours after this live. I've already set up the tiers that I want to do it for. And so the tiers will be as follows so that everybody has an idea or understanding of where they can jump into the Patreon. So, like Jake, I will be offering a dollar tier just to show support. It's whatever, just to show support. Um, the next tier up will be a $5 tier. The $5 tier is going to be for early access to any videos that I have. So I will be posting them there on Patreon for the first hour first on Patreon for the $5 tier. After that, YouTube will be getting the videos. Um, Also, certain videos will be posted to Patreon that are in that $5 tier that will not be YouTube as well. So they may be exclusive. So it may be important to be a part of that tier since I can't really go off like I used to on YouTube. The $10 tier is going to be interesting, and the last tier is 20. Okay. The $10 tier is for, okay, because I was just thinking about this and how I wanted to do this. Because I said if I do a $20 tier, it's got to be something like really good, right? The $10 tier is strictly for these conversations. I will be having some special read a girl, read her down, read her for filth, read moments, ASMR style. And that will be a part of the $10 tier. And that will be a twice a month video exclusive where I will take poll questions on people who are kind of, say, in social media or currently popular, who are kind of jerks, douche nuggets, things that we don't like. And I'm going to spend 5 to 7 minutes reading them for filth. Olo done. I've heard of that too with a lot of the lives as well. Um, it's like here's the thing. If I set this up hours ago, it would have been more filtration in here. And then once this pop, you know how it goes. It's like if as soon as I stop this, it's like everybody gets the notification afterwards. So that's why I'm not really tripping. People will find their way here. And this was very last minute. Like I put this together like an hour prior to doing this. Oh, hey Dimir. Yes, I see your comments. And hey everybody. I apologize if I haven't spoken yet. Um, I'm kind of trying to get everything out the way. Hi Meredith. Okay, let's get back to this here. So my $1 tier is just for support. $5 tier is for early access to videos, at least an hour in advance. It may be 3 hours in advance, depending on how I'm feeling. And also to specific content that I may just do with random stuff, okay? Good luck with your moving, Zazzles. The third tier will be ASMR style reading. That's $10 tier. That's a specific tier. I will swear down. I will be cussing people out in the most calm way possible and reading them for filth. The $20 tier is the best tier, and the $20 tier a month is going to be Q&A, specific personal stuff with me. And it could be something to do with you where you want to ask questions directly about personal stuff going on in your life, because I know a lot of you feel I have some really great advice and suggestions. Again, I'm always a person who can look into a bubble. um, I can look into something or a situation, I guess, a lot clearer from the outside. And then sometimes for me, I can't even see it for myself. So I am going to go back to the Ask Matty, but it's going to be the $20 tier, and it's going to be specifically for those people who are in that tier to ask those questions. They will then be given a special, specific video, again, for those people in that tier that is then dropped into the Patreon. So that will be something that is available soon. And I'll have that up and ready today whenever y'all are ready to go for that. Let's see here. But yeah, no, sorry, just lately for me, it's been, it's been like this weird. I don't know. Like even now doing this live, I'm a little bit, I'm kind of like I'm used to a certain amount of people in here. I'm used to talking to a larger audience, and I feel like I did this prematurely, but I still want to get this live done because it was on my spirit, and I was like, let me do it now. Um, Currently, for me, the next few days, for me myself, I will be um, in the process of moving again. This will be the last time you probably see these flowers behind me or these pictures or anything else like that. Um, my time is up on the 1st, and it's time for me to move on. I don't have a place to go, but I will find a place to go. Uh, that has been one criticism I have received from many who are, I guess, trying to hurt my feelings or attack me or do whatever they want to do. But this is what I've chosen. This is where I am at. I've tried very hard to sublease a few places. I've tried very hard to get another job outside of this. I have done the work. I have put my effort into it. Um, Things aren't coming my way in reference for that, but that's not something that is going to drive me down or make me feel sad. It's like I have to just keep pushing. I have to keep pushing. I've also felt weird in my relationships with my own friends. I'm starting to use that word less and less with friends because I don't feel like I have that many, to be honest with you. And it could be just because of how I am as a person. I'm not mean or anything like that, but I'm also very when it comes to folks because you know some people have varying opinions and we all can agree to disagree, but I find myself dealing with people who have polar opposite thoughts of myself, and it comes to be in a toxic situation at times. So um, I'm very friendly, but I don't know. It's been weird since I've been out here in LA. It's been feeling like I'm trying hard, but then I'm not trying, and then I don't know. I'm a Libra. My birthday was pretty good, to be honest with you. I had a good time on my birthday, but I also was sad the same day. Um, I had a good time. I went to Universal Studios. I didn't get to buy a wand like I wanted to. I was very upset about that. um, I wanted to buy my wand, but that line was like, it's a 45-minute wait outside in the heat just to get into this building to then talk to this man about what kind of unicorn hair he needs to put into this stick. And I was like, child, I'm not about to go through these changes with you. And so, it's like, mm-mm, I can't. Um, I didn't, I went on every single ride in the park. I didn't realize Universal Studios Hollywood was like small compared to when I was younger and I got to go when I was a little kid. And I went on every single ride but the Simpsons ride. That was the only one I didn't get a chance to go on. And I'm a little bit upset I didn't get to go on that ride. I really wanted to. But that line was an hour and a half to wait. And there was no way I was waiting an hour and a half for a 3-minute ride. Like, craziness. I had my ex boyfriend accompany me and my other friend, Mr. David, excuse me, who I appreciate them for coming, but I also felt in certain moments like it was a chore or a task, and I felt kind of low in those situations. So, after we were at Universal Studios, oh, and I won this. I won a carnival prize, and it was Marge Simpson. I had to spend $12 to win her. Because technically, the first carnival ride I went to, the guy did not want to give me, he didn't want to give me, I guess, any extra or freebies because it was my birthday. And I was like, it's my birthday. He was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I was like, so is there anything extra? Like, I don't want to sound like this person who feels like I deserve these things, but it's my birthday. So he was like, "Oh, well, I can't help you." So I was like, well, never mind then, because the toys that they had available were Santa's Little Helper, Snowball 2, and one of the Happy Little Elves, like the most obscure reference they could give for a Simpson episode. Like the Happy Little Elves was like season 2 or 3 with Maggie. Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So I then go over to another one that has Sideshow Bob. It has what's the monkey's name that Krusty the Clown has for his show that's always like smoking cigarettes? I forget what his name is. It was that guy and then this Marge doll. So I was already going for the Marge, and it was one of those throw a bean bag, pop a balloon type of atmosphere. He's like, you got to get 4 in order to get Marge. If I got 2, I would have got a Maggie one, which I was hoping I would have got 6 because I was going to get Marge and Maggie and then just put them together, but that didn't work out. So, what I instead did was I basically paid for 6 balls, and I told the guy it was my birthday. As I'm telling him it's my birthday, the guy who was the, I guess, kiosk host or whatnot for, hold on a second here. Can y'all just hear me, or do you hear any background noise as well? Please let me know. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate your donate. Just me? Okay, cool. Sorry, these headphones are supposed to like put in just the sound for me. Like that's why it's so crisp. But then I can hear, even with these on, certain things in the background. So that's why I'm like, can y'all hear that? But yes, let's all thank Jonathan for that wonderful donation. So let's continue. The guy who denied me my birthday treat was standing right there, and he was looking to see what the guy was going to do. And I was like, I wish he would change his mind, because you're standing here, because I'm going to cuss you out. I was ready to go. Luckily, I didn't have to do that. The guy was like, it's your birthday. I'm going to give you an extra 2 bean bags. Mind you, it's the last 2 hours of the day at the park, and nobody's over there paying y'all money to get some toys. So help me out. So I have 8 bean bags, and I need 4 to get Marge. I'm going for 6, though. I throw the first 4 bags, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. When I tell you, it was like my first time playing baseball type of tea. It wasn't cute. The first bean bag I threw hits the barrier between the balloons. I was so embarrassed. I was like, "Oh my god, I played sports. I'm not that out of it. I'm not that guy." So I throw another bean bag. It hits the balloon, but it squeezes past it. It doesn't pop the balloon. So I'm like, what the chuck? Like, did y'all grease the balloons or something? So then I throw it again 2 times, but I did it out of anger. And I hit the barriers again, boom, or excuse me, the borders, boom, boom, again. So that's 4 bean bags down. 4. 4 of them gone. I have 4 left. Uh, my ex and my friend are laughing at me at this point in time, and they're just like, "Oh, let me not say nothing no more. We don't want to mess you up." And I was, this is the thing. As an athlete, my best running time, my best anything was when I was upset. Anytime it came down to performing something or performing, it was definitely about, um, yeah, it was definitely about my anger, like really driving me to be successful, honestly. So, being how angry and pissed I was at the moment, um, I took those bean bags and 4 in a row. One more time. 4 in a row. Pow, 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 pow. Give me my prize. Right now. Give it to me. You better believe it. And I had all of them like, oh, yeah. I was like, and I work best when no one believes in me. And I feel that same feeling from other people. It's like, oh, so you don't think I'm going to do this? Okay. Not only am I going to do it, but I'm going to do it times 10. And it's going to be vicious. So, of course, I did my Serena scream. That's my normal thing I like to do. Uh, Come on! That's my signature. Whatever I have truly, hey Steady, whatever I have truly come into my zone or feeling like I get very aggressive. I get very, like they say, the masculinity pops out of me. But that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, you're not that late. It's only been about 25, 26 minutes in. Uh, for those of you who are jumping in now, I did discuss my Patreon that will be up today. The tier levels $1, $5, $10, 20. 20 is going to be for specific questions that you want to ask that only you and the $20 members would be a part of. It's like a group thing that we'd have together. The $10 is going to be ASMR reading specifically. That will be when I get a topic or a person, and it's going to be based on poll voting who you want me to read. And I'm going to do it in this very calm way of reading them. Like, for instance, Bobby Lights was arrested for disorderly conduct. I assume that he just being Bobby Lights alone was disorderly conduct. Like, that type of stuff. And it would just be light reading, light shade, mega shade, all kinds of shade, but done in a very calm and peaceful way through Patreon only. So that way, my YouTube channel does not come off as a biased, hate filled channel. But my Patreon, that's for reading. The $5 tier is going to be for early access to each and every video that I do when it comes to Drag Race UK, interviews with the queens, etc., etc. All will be released early with the $5 tier, and the $1 tier is just for you to support the channel. Just for support. But yes, Patreon will be available today. Thanks, Marge. But yes, I won Marge today. I'm taking off this shirt. There's a lot going on. I'm taking off this shirt. I won Marge out of anger. I was gonna get Sideshow Mel, but I don't know, something about his hair, the way it looked, was bothering me. But take a look at Marge's hair. Do you see this? Do you see how they pattern this? This is hilarious. It's like a mic. It looks like a mic, child. I was weak. I was like, oh, okay. Uh, Hold on. Let me take these off for just a second. Place these down. Oh, shiggity. I did not put my phone on Do Not Disturb. All right, let's hope no one calls. Okay, much better. Okay, so much better. Whew. So much better. Okay, sorry, y'all. I can breathe. I can breathe. All right. Now, let's talk about Drag Race UK. I understand a lot of you. I've been working out, by the way. Thank you, Squall. Um, I understand that a lot of you are trying to figure out where you can watch Drag Race UK. Most of you probably have figured out based on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, with Drag Race UK's social media that they are going to show the show on Logo the week after the first one premieres. So the third is when it premieres, and they're talking about it being on the 11th for when we can see it on Logo. I am not doing that. I'm not. I'm just gonna be real with you. I am not doing that because if you think I'm going to wait a week to review this show, knowing the drag race community and how I have always put out my content the day after, you got me on some other stuff. Which is fine because I also understand that not everybody's like, Matthew, I can't get a VPN to, lie about my location so I can watch these Drag Race UK stuff. However, Wow Plus Presents is going to be showing it the day it airs. So you don't have to wait a week. Now, if you're like me, like, now how much is this going to cost me type of stuff, um, Wow Plus Presents is offering before the 3rd of October a 30-day free trial membership. One more time. Wow Plus Presents is offering a 30-day free trial membership. That is at least 4 episodes of Drag Race UK for free. One more time. That's at least 4 episodes for free. After that, it's $3.99 a month. They're also offering it for $29.95, I believe, for the entire year as a discounted rate for the 12-month membership. I'm doing the free trial and I'm doing the following month. That's what I'm saying, Jonathan. Everyone will have been posted about it. Every person who got the Wow Plus Presents, every reviewer who I am reviewing with will be already. I don't know anyone who's waiting the week. I don't know anybody who's waiting the week. The only people who I know who wait a week are movie bitches, and that's because that's how they operate. I don't run on that level. Okay, I don't have the subscribers to run on that level, so I can't do that type of stuff. Um, I'm telling you now, and I'm letting everybody know this because me and Jamar talked about, are we reviewing this together? And he said yes. If he pulls well, I'm not going to be here, I'm not available for this, or something like that happens, I will do the show without him. We good on that? We good. Okay, great. I don't have the luxury of being able to go, well, I'll wait on something like that. I don't have that. So I'm also up to date on my shows. I don't wait a month, a year, or 5 years later to catch up on things. I will do it without him. And I've been done it without him before. And I've told him this because we did this on my birthday when we talked about it. I said, there is a way to watch it. There's a way to do these things, but you have to be available. If you're not available, then it's not going to be done. He's not necessary for me to have a good show. I want him to be a part of it because we do Drag Race together. But like I said, I need 100% commitment from anybody and everybody that is trying, trying to do this with me, okay? This is not a game for me, girl. Okay? Right now, my money is from YouTube, but that's my living income, that's my wage. Donations are my wages until I get started. This job I was supposed to book, for example, I had a booking for the Starlight Royalty pageant that was for November. That was going to be a very good booking that I got for both me and Jamar. Unfortunately, they had to move it to February because the main person behind the pageant is going to have some major surgery, and that's not her fault. That's nobody's fault. You know what I mean? It's like that's something that cannot be helped. But now I got to wait until February before something like that comes through. So I've been since then giving my business card. I'm good for this, I'm good for that. You can hire me for here, you can hire me for this, you can hire me for that. I have been promoting myself like crazy. So things are coming, and I know this, and I've got a couple of new projects that are going to be happening along the way, but I also have to find a pillow to lay my head on, and I have to find a roof to cover my head. So it's a lot happening. And in between that, there's a show that's coming out that I need to review that's a part of my income. And that's not a part of it. That's not a part of that other person's income, if you understand what I'm saying. Do you hear me on this? It's more important for me because it's for me and it's because it's helping me. This that's just for them for stuff and giggles. Okay? I need that to be clear because it's kind of like someone told me, I feel like you're pushed him away and da 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 da. And it was sort of like they're trying to start drama with me and Jamar again, and I was like, it's not that. It's just that we are on different levels as far as it comes to putting content out there, putting stuff out there, as far as what really is at stake for the other person. There's more at stake for me than it is for them, so that's why I put this into. It's more of a big deal for me. So with that being said, I will have the review posted the day after it airs, which for the UK, I think it'll probably be the 5th of October for y'all by the time I have it done. And I think for the yeah, is that right? That should be right cuz I don't know what time it exactly starts for us in the States when we're watching it via what's it called? Come on, Maddie. Wow Presents. I don't know what time exactly it's gonna post on Wow Plus, but after it posts, like y'all know me, I literally go into review mode and then do all that type of stuff. I again put a lot of work into these videos, a lot of effort, a lot of time into it, just like a lot of other people do. And it's about your art and your work being recognized on the level that you feel it should be, and just being thankful for whatever happens, but still remaining humble regardless of anything else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, it's not even a disagreement. It's definitely priorities. And his priorities are completely different than mine. And so I have to focus on my priorities, which is my channel, uh, getting work outside of YouTube with emceeing and hosting and acting gigs and whatever else can come my way. So that's the difference. They're not actively doing that. They're not actively pursuing those things. They're currently have a full-time job and they're focusing on getting their stuff together and keeping their place as well as other things like that. Coming and doing this is a hobby. It's not for me. So Drag Race UK will be done. It will be done on time. It will not be done a week later. It will be done on time, regardless of who's here and who's not, honey. Okay. Also, I want to give a shout out to Mimi Cherry if she's still here. The Sophie podcast is something I'm going to be doing some work with a little bit later. I believe in the next few weeks, I'll be heading to San Francisco at some time, and I will be spending about a week or so out there, and we're going to be filming and recording a lot of podcasts and a lot of talking point conversations, things of that nature, and see about interviewing some of the Bay Area queens that are out there and documenting the experience I have in San Francisco, um, and just how everything's going with that. So that is something that's coming up. Also, a possible reaction video to some music videos I've never seen before is happening. I got asked about that a little while ago. So that will be taking place. My October is going to be very crazy for me because it's like I'm dealing with one crazy situation and then I have like 20 other things I got to do. But the thing is that did you say 25 a year? It's 29 a year. Um, but I don't want you paying for it for the whole year, honestly, Olo Done, because um, it's like once the season's over with, will I need that? Will I need to have it? You know what I mean? Like I think I may need it for just the months that it's there, that's on. But it's $29.95 for the entire year for WoW Plus, and it's a 30-day free trial membership. currently till before October the 3rd. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want you like if you're thinking about donating $29.95 for anything, I'd rather that be on like some other level. uh, so yeah. Margie. I love that I got this doll. Okay. So yeah, so Drag Race UK, we got that in the bag. It's gonna be done. Again, here's the thing I'm going to have to also stress about this, and I'm sure he'll finally understand this. I'm trying to get him to really get into this. If Jamar wants to record with me, he will be in contact with me. I don't chase after people to record with me, okay? I did that all the time while I was living there. He want to do it, he going to call me. I'm just being real with you. And it's not going to be the day before or the day of. It's going to be days in advance. So what's the plan? So what's the schedule? Because again, I do all the editing, all of it. It's taped on my phone. It's everything is me, all the way through. So again, if they want to do it, they'll do it. If not, I'm ready to go regardless. And that is just it. Okay? I can't be any more real with you. I cannot be any more real with you when it comes to that, honey, at all. Okay. Um. Yeah, so I kind of already discussed what's next with the podcasting in San Francisco. I need to talk to Mimi about that very soon right now because just there's just a lot going on. And then what else is there? Oh God, I completely lost my train of thought. Correct, and that's the thing, Squall. It's literally that. I love my friend. I love him to death. Really do. But I know where I want to go and I know what I want to do and I know where my talent can take me. And I can't think of another person en route to that. Does that make sense? Like I can't focus on, okay, well, what is he going to do? I can't do that anymore. And I was doing that for the last couple months when it came to when we were doing Drag Race last season and when we were doing other stuff. And I was trying to bring him into reviewing other episodes, almost like a duo. And I had to stop that because it was like, this is not working. This is not happening the way it needs to happen. It's not coming out organically. It's like if I want you to do something, you're too tired to do it. So then now I'm left being upset with you. And why do I need to be upset with you about something? It just means that this is not for you. So you can you like to play video games for long extended hours at a time, record yourself doing that, do that. You want to do TikTok videos? Do that. You want to do all those other things? Great. Very great. But no, I'm not. That's not my jush. I like to record, report, redo all these different things. Way more stuff, way more things. And so I'm also trying to get on television and not just it's a nice idea, but that's the end game, end goal. So yeah, it's nothing against them. I just again, if I get any kind of I don't knows, it's gonna be goodbye. I'll see you next time we hang out. Just being real. Let's see here. I want to have more conversations with y'all on a personal level about stuff I'm facing or dealing with when it comes to my social life in situations like how I'm dealing with still being over here by my ex and certain friendships I do have. But I am unfortunately not able to do that right now because a few people, I guess, know him and they're followers of mine. And it feels like I can't talk about my frustrations or anything like that on that kind of level on this platform of mine because of that reason. And so it's sad for me because I don't have anybody to talk to about what's going on with me. Shout out to that one dislike. I appreciate you for coming by my page and letting me know that you hate me. Um, but I feel like to be honest with you, I feel like I'm being talked about in a very negative way. And it's in a, well, it would be discussed almost like it's not being done in that way. But I don't feel comfortable anymore. And I think I should never have felt comfortable, but it makes, I just feel like, I don't know, it's this weird feeling, y'all. Like, did I do something wrong? Is something wrong? Is there an issue? What did I do? What's happening here? Are you just tired of seeing me? Is it that? Like, I don't like feeling like that around people. I don't like feeling like nothing around folks because that's how I felt like when I was growing up with people and with family and with certain things. It would always feel like, you know, if I breathe the wrong way, I'm doing wrong. If I don't already know what you want me to do, then I did wrong. If it's some sort of situation like that, then I've done wrong. It's really weird. And that's why you haven't seen me post a lot of stuff lately like I wanted to or do certain things because it just feels like no matter what I do, it's like I can't do anything right. And so I simply just continue trying to do whatever and hope for the best. But a couple of times, DEFCON 7. So I don't know. I don't know. It's like that's literally what I do. Once I start feeling like a certain way, I go right to my interviews and I start to edit and go right into that, or I start looking up, jobs and this, that, and the other, and try to find subleases. I had somebody recently who I thought I was going to move in to this nice little place for like 800 a month. It was a scam. Because I responded back to the email they gave me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, perfect! I need to move out by the first." This fool sends me a whole letter talking about, well, please provide me with the following things, which my social security number was one of the things. And I'm too old to fall for those tricks. So I was like, you want me to provide what? You want me to provide what? Block, move on. Like, I'm dealing with a lot of that. And so I had someone the other day tell me, like, well, you should probably just move back to Houston. And I had to explain to them there's nothing for me in Houston. And I mean that with like the most, I mean that with pretty much the most, yeah, there's like nothing for me back in Houston, unfortunately. It's a little sad, and that's my hometown, but I don't have a place to go out there. And as far as my family is concerned, while there has been a lot of healing and growth, there is still things that are happening behind the scenes, behind my back, that are not for Matthew at all. Okay. Lots of underhanded sneakiness and lots of shade. I caught it from somebody who recently called me. I'm not going to tell you what sibling, but they gave me some information, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I have to just be, again, the one who remains mute. I don't say anything. I keep it calm and cute and, whatever, whatever, and act like nothing's wrong. That's what you got to do. Tomorrow, I will have a new interview video posted. I am, again, trying to do almost everything in my power to make sure that this, you know, I just I don't want to fail at this. I don't want to fail, and I'm tired of putting in so much work into things and not reaching a peak and not reaching a high or overcoming and being number one. Like I'm tired of that. And it's not like I'm gonna give up, but it's just kind of like, God, what do I need to do? Like, what do I need to do? Like, what is it? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just wish I had a more concrete place out here, and that would actually make me feel a lot better about most things. I would record more, I would do a lot more stuff. But when it feels like I'm overstepping my boundaries in areas where it shouldn't feel that way, it is it brings me down. And a lot of you understand and know that I'm a person who has suffered from depression for a while, and that's based on how I was raised, how I grew up, the constant fear of being outed, the constant fear of being homeless when I was younger that ended up happening to me once my dad outed me. The fear of failure has really stuck into my systems. It's been and one thing out here with LA is like I feel like I'm winning, but then I promise you it'll be not 2 minutes, 2 seconds, 3 minutes later, something happens and it's like, right back to where you were. It's like, what do you do? What are you supposed to do with that? How are you supposed to go with this? It's like I cry, I have a hyperventilating moment, I'm just breathing hard into the pillow, and then I say, okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's try harder. Okay. You know, it's like just F it. Just keep going. Just post something. It whatever happens happens. It's literally how it's going for me. I don't know if it's because I'm black. I don't know if it's because my hair looks the way it does. I don't know if it's because of my voice. I don't know if it's because I don't have a billion things behind me. I don't know if it's because I don't have a lot of money. I don't know. And it's like I don't care, but I care. I don't care, but I care because it's my life. Don't you forget. Listen to me, no doubt. It's my life. It never ends. Like, it's very that for me right now. It is very that. It's very that. Oh my God, no doubt is everything. I'm sorry, I'm just going through the whole catalog in my head right now. Ex girlfriend, is that the best one? Another ex girlfriend on your lips. You should have thought of that before you kiss. Well, well. You should have thought of that before you kiss. Yeah, that was a bop. That was a good one. That whole album was everything. Okay. Pretty much, Jonathan. Pretty much. And it's like, I see a lot of people. It's not, okay, this is so not a jealousy thing. This is so about seeing other people get recognized and then saying, when is my moment going to be? Like, I'll see people who are social media famous or YouTube famous, and I'm looking at the work that they're doing, and I'm like, I'm doing just as much, if not more. And I'm doing it by myself. And they have people, helping them with their production, this, that, and the other. I'm just like, oh, I need that. I need all of that. Where is that? And that's kind of me. But then it then feels like I don't know, it just feels like, okay, I'm not doing enough still, or why is it not me? Or do I need to act a fool to get more followers? Do I should I start trolling people? Like what should I do? It's like it drives me crazy. But again, it's my channel. I understand that not everybody is a fan of LGBTQ, IA, LMNOP uh, content. But for me, it's content that doesn't get addressed enough. It doesn't get talked about enough in the way I think it should. I think there should be more representation on television. You're talking to somebody who grew up with a television in their face, and I had to find ways to find myself in people, and it's still a struggle and a journey now because most of the gay men that they put on television are either extremely feminine or very masculine. And then the masculine ones are getting praised by the majority of a hetero audience, and also within certain gay communities, because a lot of the gay community does not appreciate people who are accepting of their femininity and masculinity in the same breath. So it's like I get put into this category of being femme, and I'm not femme. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but that's just, it's not what I subscribe to. It's not me, and I just am a very eccentric person. Very eccentric. Who likes to pop a fan every now and then and do all that kind of stuff. And it then puts me in this headspace of feeling like, well, should I just go balls to the wall then? Like, well, should I just pop this through? Should I just accelerate whatever it is? Or just can I be myself? I think I'm enough, and I just want people to see that. I think I'm enough, but I just want a lot of people to see that. And I appreciate every one of you who has seen me and been like, we love Matthew. That makes me feel so special. And it also helps me to understand that I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just, how do I reach the rest of other people? Yeah, listen, very Libra moment I'm having right now with y'all. I'm having this is a very Libra moment. This is a very Libra moment. Libras, we do this thing where we weigh everything out. Everything is, it's like this when it comes to just how we feel about certain things and people, and how people treat us and react to how we say or do stuff. I've literally taken the train and taken lifts to North Hollywood just to spend time with other people, because I felt like being here in this place right now, I'm not welcome. And it's like, but you are. And it's like, but it doesn't feel that way how you are, the energy around me and stuff. And then your videos are great. And it's like, thank you. But where are the 50,000 other views? What am I supposed to be talking about? It's a lot of stuff. So listen, I'm a guy who expresses himself, and I don't, what's the word I'm looking for? I am not afraid to be wrong. I am not afraid to look ugly. I'm not afraid to fail. Without success doesn't come for free. Failure is included in your success. You've had to have failed before you can succeed. I believe in that, absolutely. I don't think I'm a failure. I don't think I'm failing. I just think that I'm on this edge of figuring out where success and failure are. Does that make sense? Yeah, does that make sense? Like, it's like I can see the two, and I'm trying to figure out how not to get into one. You feel me? Um, how to get to one without missing the other. Like, I want to be in the successful side of things and not fall into the failure point that a lot of people find themselves in, because they're trying so hard to be this person, or they're trying so hard to do this, and they're not being themselves. You'll miss us when you explode. No, you'll always still be in my group. I would never. My definition of success, Belinda, is doing everything that you want to do and it being reciprocated and received in such a manner to where you can live comfortably for the rest of your life. And success can also be defined in just doing something that you love. That can be defined as success. Happiness, I can find, is being success. Like just being happy. That's a success that someone should always celebrate, is having true happiness. You know what I mean? Um, I feel that my love life has been unsuccessful. I feel that my social interactions and relations with people are on the brink. Like I'm having good moments, I'm having bad moments. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, yeah. This could just be like me having a day and me feeling like all myself and woo and pop and whatever. It could be that. It could be a lot of those things. Um, Oh yeah, like someone just posted something. Hold on, let me see here because I can't see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I need to delete. I need to take down that entire blog. Let me get to my Gmail real quick. Someone just tagged me where RuPaul, I guess, saw me in a picture with RuPaul. I'm like, where do you see this at? Um, let's do this. Instagram. I wasn't searching for Instagram. I was looking through my inbox. Thank you. Do I not have this attached? Okay, my apologies. This is all YouTube and Twitter. What is my Instagram attached to? Oh, chat, I'll figure it out. I'll take a look after I get out of here. This guy right here is trying to make it. He's very funny. He can talk about any subject, anytime, no matter what it is, and contribute to every conversation that is happening. He's well aware of what's going on in this world. He is flexible. He's a dancer. He can act. He can low key sing. All of the above. So, when is my time? I do not know. When it does come, though, I will be ready. And that's just that. So again, y'all, Drag Race UK is going to be on Wow Presents Plus. If you want to watch when it comes out and you're in the States like me, that's the best option for you. If not, you may have to wait a week and watch it on Logo with your cable network. And then, of course, you can catch the reviews the moment you finish the episode. But I'm going to try to have each and every review for Drag Race UK posted the day after the episode, like how I do for American Horror Story, Can't Wanna Kiki, Dragula, etc. Uh, of course, there are more interviews with queens I need to post. I'm going to start doing those a little bit quicker. I was trying to spread it out evenly here, but now it feels like there's just a lot that I did with the interviews, so I'm going to try to post them a lot more. Um, I have been recognized a little bit more by certain social media people with a big presence and following, like T.S. Madison follows me now, and that's really dope. And I love that she is a supporter because I'm a supporter of hers. And I don't know, y'all. I am so ready for the big thing to happen to me. I'm so ready to like jump on this train and just bring all this life, love, and energy to like everybody and everything and not be someone to think like too hard about why things aren't happening immediately. It's just that I have a lot of love to give, and I feel like, so does no one like want to have that, or do you want to just have someone evil and crazy? I don't know, but I'm just going to continue to be myself and try my best to be a great example and also just be myself, and yeah, so all those things. Mm. Yeah, let's talk about that because I'm going to get very real with you on that one, Radiant One. Alex is a good friend of mine. I love him to death. I will support him in everything that he does. When me and Alex have our conversations, they're about where we're going, what we're trying to do, how we can better ourselves, this, that, and the other. That's my boy. I will always have his back. Don't you ever come for him. I will get you. I will get you. I feel the same way about Chris now too. Through Alex, that is my friend. If you ever come for him, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. They're good people, and they've been very supportive of me with my channel and my journey. And I'm so happy that Alex is getting these huge numbers with Pop Roast, that his subscribers have gone up. Like, I think when I was talking to Alex initially, Alex was like at 30K subscribers, and now he's at 42, about to be 43,000 subscribers. And when I first started talking to Alex, I only had like 4,000, 3,000 subs, and now I'm at 11,000 something, growth, while slow on my end, for him it's definitely popping, and I love and I breathe for that. But I've been a guest on his show a couple times, and I faced a lot of criticism, and I mean, coming for me. I had people in the comment section saying how annoying my voice is. Please make it stop. Alex, I will not watch you anymore if Matty is on there. Threatening to unsubscribe from him just because it's me. And I mean, this girl called me low hanging fruit. She said I was basically trying to use Alex to get views and followers, that I'm not smart enough, and that I wasn't clever enough for the crew, and how annoying and ugly I looked. Like, I mean, they were ripping me apart. And I didn't understand like all of that, because it was like, yeah, in the first collab video we did, I mean, honey, I almost like quit like all of this because of that, because I just didn't understand that. I didn't get why anybody would like dog me like that. Like, what did I do? It really hurt my feelings. It was probably one of the lowest points of my YouTube um history or career persona. Like, when I did videos with Jake Yonsei, I never got it. I did not get any of that. None of it. I didn't get any of that to that level. I got a couple of haters, and those were people who I had already blocked before. But this was like some, we're going to say whatever we can to make you hurt yourself or to kill yourself type of stuff. And it was very jacked up. It was very jacked up. I'll never get over that. I will never forgive those people for the things that they said. And if I ever saw them in the street, I probably would pop them in the face. But yeah, it was that was very hurtful. I'm glad that Alex defended me. I'm glad that Chris defended me. I'm glad that, you know, y'all who were aware of what was going on and others defended me. But I'm telling you, it was as if I had personally attacked these people, and I didn't. And I didn't understand that. It was like they couldn't deal. Like, when Chris originally got on there, there were people that were coming for Chris. I just showed up as a guest, and it was like, ugh, who's this guy? And he's too gay for me. There's a lot of stuff that they were saying, and it was just like, whoa, like, whoa, what is happening here? Um, but I told myself I wouldn't allow those people to come in between me and Alex's friendship. And Alex, of course, said the same. And he's like, I don't care about that. Like, you bring a lot of good stuff to the show. You bring so much, Matthew. Don't even, like, think about that. Like, I'm bringing you on. I'm bringing you on, and they can deal with it. They can go. It is what it is. But the show changes, things move on, this, that, and the other. And I was really thankful in that moment that I had a friend like Alex to bring me back together again, because I haven't dealt with anybody talking about me in that kind of way ever. And I didn't understand what it was about. And I'll never understand what that's about. But they were not happy to see me there. And it sucked. But you continue on and you continue doing stuff. Same thing with Jake. Like when Jake and I did a video, it was like, girl, this can go either way. This can go left, this can go right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Most people were shocked to see me to be the calm one with Jake, because Jake's extra. He's a lot, but that's him, and that's like why we love Jake. So doing that with Jake and doing those videos with him, that was a blessing. I had such a fun time recording with him. Jake is totally down to just go in and do stuff, and that's my boy, and that's why I will always have Jake on Say's back. And I was a person who originally wasn't feeling the drama-ness of it all with him, but I promise you, once I got to have a conversation with him, and we really talked, and we just sort of had our moments and stuff like that, Jake is my boy. I will always have his back. I respect him for everything that he's doing, and I wish him nothing but success. And I don't like it when people attack him and go for him, because he's actually a sweet kid. He just, he talks the tea and he brings it with him, honey. Yeah, Mimi, we did a podcast together with me, you, and Jakey, and that was so much fun. And that's going to be probably done again. I don't know if it'll be DragCon LA, if that's done again, or maybe the finale taping or something like that. But we got to do that again with all three of us. It was good. Um, but yeah, I mean, I bring all of that up to say that people have been attacking me. People have been coming for my gig. People have been trying to make me feel very low. And it's not just straight people who are homophobic. It's not just them. It's also people in our own community that don't want to see someone of color succeed, or they don't want to see somebody who acts like me succeed, or if, because I don't have a hot body, succeed, or whatever the case may be. It's picking and choosing, and then they decide to tear you down at certain points in time. And, it depends on who they like and who they don't like, et cetera, based on who you're standing or who your favorite is. So, I'll continue to do this. I won't give up no matter how my channel goes. I'll continue to do this. Um, right? I will try my best here. But yeah, it's just it's gonna be a really rough October, and we're gonna do what we can. But yeah, yeah. Thank you. I see a lot of your comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just trying to. T girl, I this is how I feel too. It was a special birthday for me because of like the kind of birthday it was. You know what I mean? Like it's a very important number for my birthday. Hey Asia from Brooklyn. Um at one point I didn't think I was going to see that number. You know what I mean? At one point I was thinking that I wouldn't have made it, because of just a lot of stuff that was happening. I had so many death threats in my life from jealous people who I had to deal with often, often. Didn't know where it came from, but people love to like hate. And became that person when I was younger who was constantly going after folks or reading folks for nothing, or I wouldn't even know the person and I would just dislike them just because they knew somebody who I knew, and da 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 da. But as time progressed and things changed, and reality hit and karma slapped somebody, I've changed and I moved on, and my opinions have changed about how I feel towards people and what they say to me and how they say stuff. And you know I bring something different to the table. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling now, everybody. Please stop me. Please stop me. Please stop me. Please stop me. So, again, like I've talked before, I want to really dive into more advocacy programs and really give back to my community more as far as volunteering or speaking, doing any public speaking for any events that have to do with you know, LGBTQ community, people of color, especially all of that. And so I will be actively trying my best to get more involved in this. And I also want to talk to others about self love and self care when it comes to like living out in places where people are not so kind. Like, for example, West Hollywood. I don't know who needs to hear this, who knows what I'm talking about, but when I say your confidence will be tested living in West Hollywood, how you view yourself will be very much tested, honey. Like, I honestly do not feel attractive living in West Hollywood. I've had more people disrespect my space as far as trying to touch my hair ever since I got over in this area. I've never had that happen to me the way it happens to me out here in California. Like in Houston, I had nobody was really trying to disrespect my space. Out here, honey, girl, I'm getting tested every day. Okay, I'm getting tested every day not to pop somebody. Every day. Every single day. I'm like the rudest people I have met have lived out here in LA. Nobody holds open doors. Nobody says excuse me. No one says thank you. None of that. None of it. And when they do, I am shocked. I am blown away. I'm like, thank you. You're welcome. Or, like it's crazy. If you're not in the gym and you don't look like you are a bodybuilder, good luck. Like it's very that. Like some guy sent me a message on because I'm back on dating apps again. Sent me a message on what was it, Grinder? Yeah, he sent me a message on Grinder and he was like, I think you're gorgeous, but you're not built enough for me. And sent that to me, waited till I read it. As I'm typing back, blocks me. I was like, well, good evening, Professor. Jesus. I had to unfriend somebody because I felt like they were playing with my feelings in front of my face. And I don't know, it's weird stuff. But here's the thing though. Here's the thing though, y'all. Just so we're clear. I look good. And that's not me being conceited. I'm just gonna state facts. I look good. They can't touch me on that. I know they want me to feel that way, but I'm cute. So, yeah. And that's how I have to feel about it. I'll have a moment where I sit there and I'm like, what can I do for them to fall in love with me? And then again, I think they don't even want to fall in love with me. They just want to do one thing. So why would I even like go that far with these people? So yeah, I have to constantly build myself back up, which I didn't have to do before. Now it's like I have to like always like gather myself back up into thinking like, oh no, sis, you look good. Oh no, brother, you look fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about them people. Don't do that. I'm 5'10". Taller. Most people didn't know I was that tall when they saw me in person, like at DragCon New York and LA. They were like, oh, you're taller than I thought you were. I was like, no, I'm 5'10". Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. But yeah, LA has been a beast for me. LA has been very trying as far as my will I make it? Will I not make it? Can I be successful now? Can I be successful later? Testing of friendships, testing of mental stability, testing of just, how people treat and talk to you, learning to deal with it because you have to and not allowing it to overtake you, having someone passive aggressively tell you nothing's wrong and then they go and tell their friends everything that is wrong, and oh, they're getting on my nerves and da 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 da, all that type of stuff, and then them walking past you and pretending like they never said anything. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of fakeness. It's a lot of people not really being real, and you know it's what I signed up for when I moved out here. Because honestly, if I was still in Houston, this my channel wouldn't be where it is now. If I had stayed there, I wouldn't be. I don't know where I'd be, honey. I gotta tell you that because the day I told y'all it's time for me to move, it was like I will never turn around and call this place home again, and I meant that. I meant it with every fiber of my being. I was just in New York. New York is a great place too, but I don't think for what I'm doing, New York is going to be the place that helps me get where I need to go as far as acting is concerned, and the way they're filming things out here, it's a whole nother level. So that's why there's no option in me moving somewhere else, because when something does happen, I need to be able to be here to join the crew, or fly out there or do something else like that. It's not an option for me to just be like, oh, well, I'll go live here now. I just need people to understand that. And then, of course, um, family doesn't talk to me out here. It's just a lot. It's a lot. But I will survive. Da, da, da. Oh, I'll survive. But today I was having a moment. I was going to do my interviewing videos, but my spirit isn't there, and I just want to not. I need to the feelings out. You know what I'm saying? Like just all kinds of negativity. So I want this live to be very ASMR style, and I feel it was for the first half. um, Drag Race UK, remember next week, everybody. So remember to be on the lookout for those reviews, and I'm so excited. I was so excited that oh, that's the next interviews I need to post. I need to post the UK girls and Vanjie, Silky, and Akira videos. Okay, so I'm gonna have like two this week then. Um, well, here's the gag, Squall. If I had a sponsor who was like would pay for these trips, and I had someone who was a videographer, honey, that would be okay. Here's the thing. May he rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain. Do you all know that was one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube videos? And also, he was one of the reasons and people to get me to want to be a journalist and to document like my life and things that are happening. Anthony Bourdain, Don Lemon, so many, Oprah Winfrey, so many people that I know that are either not here today or people who are still on television who are my inspirations when it came to, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Like, he didn't finish that. He didn't go there. He honestly wasn't doing anything prior to that traveling series. The man was like really in a slump, and then things just happened and it just went from there. And so that's always been one of my things that I wanted to do, but there was competition and there was things like that in Houston. And again, if you're not masculine enough for people to want your vision to take place, then they're not going to give you any kind of love. And you have to then develop and build these things yourself. So every time I get money from y'all, it's to random things like a new computer or like a camera or like a microphone or stuff that'll make things better. It'll be to pay for like Final Cut Pro. It's to is to have something to where no one can say I didn't bring anything to the table. And your videos are not of high quality. Yeah, because it takes 5 hours to upload and it takes time to do that. And I have to send it to a whole nother thing. And I don't know. Y'all, I'm just going to do better. I'm just going to do better. That's all I can do. I'm just going to do better. And I'm just going to try my best to um, make it. I'm not going to, I guess, put my eggs into a basket and think that somebody is going to save me. I'm just going to have to totally do everything myself. If you want to send me something to help, thank you. If you don't and you are like putting me on a line, then okay, just you'll be on that line because I won't accept it if you're not willing to help. And I'll just keep moving forward. And that's all I can do. That's all anybody can do is just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. So yeah. But yeah, I'm talking to y'all today because I didn't have anybody to call, and that's sad. But I appreciate those who want me to win. I'm trying to win. I appreciate those who want to see growth from me. It's happening, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of dislikes for this video, and that's okay. And I know this isn't one of the best things I've ever had. I'm sure somebody unsubscribed. It's cool. But I will continue to try my ever loving best to be successful to where I can be recognized and my talent can be seen and not just something like, oh, this guy was cool, but you know. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I apologize. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just ready for. I'm ready for the. I'm ready for. I'm ready for the. I'm ready for the. I'm ready for the. Yes, I'm ready for the. Thank you. Thank you. I could have done this without you. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for my Jackie's back. Yield, yield, yield. Like, just a lot. I don't know. We're going to keep trying. We're going to keep pushing through. We're not going to give up. And that's all. Oops, sorry. My little 20% battery thing came up. We're going to keep trying. We're going to keep pushing forward. We aren't going to give up. That's all I can do. What are you most proud of? I have a lot to, I guess, a lot to be proud of. I moved out here with next to nothing, with your donations and the little bit that I had, and I did that all on a risk, and here I am. I'm proud of the people who I have reached out to that have felt my pain or have heard my story and it's helped them. I am proud of the people who I've connected with that have really gotten my had my back, have given me some of the best suggestions and creativity and advice that I needed, like Miss Mimi Cherry, David Laugh, and a few other people who have really, really come through for me and have not put me in a place or position of being in some hurtfulness and struggle, like some people who I have as friends did to me. Um, I'm proud of myself for not hurting myself. I'm proud of myself for not giving up. I'm proud of myself for waking up every day and trying my best. I am proud of myself for knowing that I have more in store for me than I can see for myself at this point in time. I am proud of myself for loving myself. And I'm proud that I'm also able to see that I am not a perfect person and that I still have a lot of room and a lot of time to grow, and that that growth will not be easy, but it is something that I'm willing and ready to accept to move to the next level of my life. And I am proud that um, I got to live another year, and proud that I actually went to DragCon New York and did something. Proud that I conquered a lot of fears with speaking to people directly, and proud that I can make a lot of your days better, and that I do that for some of you, if not all of you. And that makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing and that this talk show is coming and all this stuff is happening. But I'm also a person to just not hold in my feelings on on things. I say what's on my mind. I say how I feel, whether it's good or bad, whether I'm having a great day or a bad day. You know, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of not letting others' feelings about emotions and feelings dictate or change the focus of my emotions or feelings when my emotions and feelings are valid just like everybody else's are. So, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. I am going to go though. Me and Marge are going to say bye. I don't, SpongeBob isn't in here. SpongeBob's in the other room. Me and Marge are going to say bye. I'm going to take some time to meditate for quite a little bit. I want to get myself into a good headspace today, so I'm going to meditate for the next hour. Put on some of that, meditation music, the wind chimes and the ching, ching sound. You know what I mean. I forget it's not a cymbal, it's these little, I forget what they're called, but when he claps them, they make a little ting, ching, ting, ting, ting sound. Yeah. Um, Tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then Monday, I will have the next set of interviews posted. There will be two this upcoming week. Um, Tuesday, I think, is going to be uh, Dragula episode 6 reaction review. When is the third again? Where's my calendar? The third is Thursday, so that means on the fourth Friday there will be a video available for Drag Race UK. Okay, sorry, I have the calendar in front of me. Let me do this right. Sunday's the 29th. I need a moment. I need a moment. I'm gonna. It's literally gonna be a rough 3 days. So Sunday I'm gonna need a moment. So no video Sunday. That's why I did this live. On the 30th, which is Monday, I will have the next set of interview videos posted. On Tuesday, October the 1st, it may be Dragula episode 6. If not Tuesday, then Wednesday the 2nd. Um, Thursday will be American Horror Story Can't Wanna Kiki on the 3rd. Oh, excuse me. Scratch that. It'll be American Horror Story. Can't Wanna Kiki will be posted that Saturday on the 5th. Drag Race UK will be posted on the 4th. So there will be a video posted every day starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Finger symbols. Thank you. Also, because this is my job, Belinda. That is how I find the time. This is literally my work. This is my work. I watch something, what we're watching. I then post or record myself. I then edit it down to where it's not a rambling mess. and I post, and then I get right back to doing exactly what I was doing, which is watch another video, record my response, edit that down, post it over and over and over and over and over again. Until somebody says, Maddie, I want to be your producer. Yay! Now I don't have to do all this and I can focus on those videos and providing quality content. But until then, I am the producer, I am the director, I am the photographer, I am Maddie. So, and then in between all that time, still look for a place to live, still look for better work, paying much more work. It's a lot. So, and hopefully have it a costume for Halloween since I know that'll be expected of me. Lots going on. So yeah. I'm telling you, Belinda. I'm telling you. I agree. But I do have leftover pizza in the refrigerator and I want to get to that now. I'm telling you. But let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Okay. We're going to let this video go. Thank you for sitting here with me for an hour and 37 minutes and give you an idea of my birthday. While I didn't get to speak on it in the most high quality, I had a good birthday. I just felt very empty after my birthday because of everything that's going on with my social life, work life, and living situation. It's like, yeah, it's my birthday, but I'm ready for like the next powerful step in my life. And it's I'm never trying to race to meet anybody at where their success is. It's where is mine going to be at is what I'm looking for. And then we talked about just my feelings and how I've been feeling lately and everything that's been happening and what's been going on. We talked a little bit about hot topics, not really, because honestly, that'll be a part of the Patreon experience. I'll probably change this title up. And then Drag Race UK, you already know what's up. Wow Plus Presents has it for free for 30 days. If you don't want to pay or don't want to do the free trial, Logo's premiering it the week after on the 11th, okay? Awesome. So, with that being said, I'm leaving y'all now. I may pop on Instagram for a little bit, but I want to tell y'all with the best Patreon experience, $1 just to support, $5 for videos an hour or two ahead of schedule. So you'd be the first to see it. Third option is the $10 one. That's the ASMR style personal shade conversations. And the $20 one will be for where I actually get to answer a lot of your questions and I get to basically, excuse me, uh, there you go. Jonathan put it in better words. Provides early access and exclusive content. Correct. But the $20 one will be like how when me and Jamar did the Ask Matt and Mar, my muscle in my eye right here has been twitching for the last 3 days. So if you've noticed that this one eye does this every now and then, I swear to you, I feel it every time it does it. It feels like the whole muscle is like, I don't know. It's probably from stress and I need to chill out. But bring it back in. But yeah, it'll be a lot of those question like real group friend chats that we used to have with the Ask Matt and Mar. I'm ready to start it again, but I'll do it on my own accord. And since yeah, so we'll be doing that. So it's 1, 5, 10, and 20, and those are the tiers. And it'll actually be done like right after once I leave here, I'm going straight to my Patreon to upload everything and then post, and then y'all will see the social media posts for that. Yeah. So okay, cool. Hugs and kisses, best love and wishes to you. It's your boy Matty Rants. I'll see y'all later on this week coming up. I hope you have a great Saturday. I hope you have a good Sunday. I will have a better weekend. I promise you. I promise you. Um, I just need to start speaking my truth a little bit more to people who need to hear it, even though they don't want to hear it. And Whether they like me or not afterwards, that's just gonna be that, okay? I hope you enjoyed this ASMR style live video today. It low key went from that to another. But I hope you enjoyed my live. So, TTYL. Love you guys. Bye. That's like me waving out, right? Okay. Let's do music. Leave you on some